The core element of the challenge of your breakup or your fall apart or your lack of money, that core element is the belief that there is lack in the first place. So think of what we have to cut off. Think of what we have to cut off to have our problems. You are already starting with a lie if you have a problem. The lie is that you're not connected to all that is. That there is some other way that you egoically find love or you fit in. There is no lack. Don't fight for lack. Don't get mad when I say that and say, yes, there is. I'm going to dare you to not defend your limitation. Prove me right over prove me wrong. Join me in the idea that there's no lack. Now, you might not be connected to that knowing. That might be totally trauma for an egoic construct. But you could still opt to connect to the idea that there's no lack. You could literally just sit here and hear there's no lack and watch as the pattern comes screaming for all the evidence that it only has based on the past. Then you don't think to yourself like, wait a minute, I came up with all this evidence from the past, but back in the past, I didn't know about this there's no lack thing. So your awareness was the problem. Today you have a new awareness, and today with a new awareness, you have a new life. And if you have a new life, you have a new world. With new awareness is a new life, with a new life is a new world. That's why expanding your awareness is so big versus trying to keep your awareness small and changing the world. You see the difference? Because then you'll change a world, but it doesn't match your awareness, so it'll have to change back to your awareness. The number one goal to change the world is to change your awareness. If you change your awareness, you change your life. You will move in accordance with the new awareness. If you're aware there's no lack, let me ask you this. What would change immediately in your life? If there's no lack, what would be a decision that you would make right out the gate? Do you have one? Look at all the things you're doing out of the belief there is lack, which is a lie. You're protecting a lie that there is lack. If there's no lack, what would you do? What would you do? And I want you to hear what comes through. Maybe I'd lie down all week. Maybe I'd just sit in nature. Maybe I'd go cry for a while. What would you do if there is no lack? Let me ask you this question. Can you see anything that you're doing now out of the false belief that there is lack? What are you doing out of the belief there is lack? Where can you tangibly find lack? I don't mean when you say my bank account. Is there inside of you a little pocket of something that you're constantly running from? That is actually something you just haven't faced. So you call it lack, so you run from it or fix it. can you find a pocket in your body where the lack is? Meaning, like, is there like some void in your body? What if what hurts is you running from it or fixing it versus just letting the lack just be allowed? And then ask yourself, if you investigate it deeper, is it actually even lack? Am I really broken? Or is there some energy in my body that's breaking apart just like ice does, and then becomes the flowing, magical, infinite power of water? But if you think you're ice, this is death. If you get your water, this is birth. The false you, the ice, the hardened ice that you need to constantly keep frozen. How do you keep ice frozen? Well, you connect to other ice. You watch the frozen news. The news is full of ice for you. It's like a freezer watching the news. Just, it'll fuel you. But if you listen to the now is just a heater. The now is a hot tub, and your little ice is just sitting in the now. So if you're identified as the ice, for a second, this will hurt. Just stay in it, in the hot tub of the now. I know there's a lot of patterns that come up. Is there a you, though? There's this body, there's this moment, there's the illusion of going into the past and future. There's the protection of a you when we defend our limitations, or we tell our victim story or our achievement story or anything else. What's you, though? Is it the past accomplishments? No, because you could do bigger than that. Or less than that, or you could change. What is this you? Like, where do we find you? Is it the body? Did you just say the body? Oh, okay. But the body changes, so that's not it. You have different cells every 7 years? What? That's not you. That's not you. What are you? Maybe instead of saying, I am my past story, we could have a different type of you. I'm a blank slate. I'm constant change. I'm absolute growth. I'm infinite freedom. I'm total possibility. I'm healing. I am expansion. I am in the now.